Yeah.
Check. We are good to go. Trying to push this bitch live.
Yeah, we're doing it. Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Talking While Black podcast. Man, I feel like we haven't had a podcast recording on like a Friday in a while.
Right.
Like, hey.
Shout out to this Good Friday.
Shout out to this Good Friday, for real. I'm here with my co-host, Joe Thomas.
What's goody?
Chuck.
Reporting live from Jared's kitchen where the magic happens. And we talking about a Friday, Good Friday. Lovely, whimsical, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. And my homie, John Norris, he's back, man.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back. Thank you. Thank you. Where's Funk Flex? When you need them, drop the mark. Where'd you find this?
Right.
No, the weather is breaking. It didn't feel like it today.
Right.
But it's breaking. Next week is going to be sunny every day in 60s, high 60s.
Right.
Could this be spring leading into summer?
I can't wait.
Who knows?
Hopefully.
No,
Hopefully
you know
more snow.
You know where we live. I was about to say we could get a blizzard out of nowhere.
These changing seasons, it'd be bipolar. Like winter and summer be the same, but these changing seasons.
It's
you don't know what's going
Cleveland.
to happen.
It's Cleveland, aka Sneezeland.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Sneezeland, yeah, right.
Man, how's
everybody's sick.
Man, my week, these past 2 weeks been cool. I know Jared gonna talk about his. Went to go see Masego.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
shit
nice.
was tough. My nigga is a musician at his finest. Mm-hmm. Went to go see Division. He was alright.
Mm-hmm.
The other dude wasn't there? Because it's actually...
I was going to say, Division's supposed to be too, ain't it?
If I can be...
The other dude was the producer.
If I can be completely honest...
Like how Brent Fias was that one producer, he became Sandra's son by himself as Brent Fias or something like that.
If I can be completely honest, I didn't stay long enough.
Oh, damn.
Like, I just...
Hey, man, he's got to work.
Yeah.
Not even that, I just wasn't entertained.
Wasn't entertained, yeah.
Damn.
It's like when you go to these motherfuckers and you sit there and you did your hard-earned money.
I felt the way because he didn't even have an opening act. It was just a DJ for 2 hours.
Oh, no.
Oh,
right,
he didn't have, opening acts.
No.
People underneath him?
And this is where I'm getting at. This is like, is it really worth it?
That sound like,
it depends on the artist because Masego...
R&B Live.
But Masego had
right.
an opening act. And that shit, she was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was an experience.
Yeah, when I see Ari Lennox at the House of Blues, she had 2 opening acts.
You feel
Nice.
me? Like,
that's where we got when we went to see Boss. We got hip to that was a garlic shop. We got hip to Rex Life Raj. She was hard.
Rex Life Raj, and then what's the other dude? Internet James.
Yeah. I mean, that's where your people, right? That's where you get
fucking-
people. That's where you get noticed, man. That's what you
even
need.
right.
Them
You can't have
people,
nobody-
them people get your energy
I
up.
feel like he
Though.
didn't want to share the money.
Right.
He didn't want to share the ticket sales like that.
Right.
So that's why it was just himself.
You can't even dissect the whole little process because it just basically go down to the motherfucking promotion, man.
Mm-hmm.
Where you supposed to have some opening acts just going, hopefully it's local and get the plug.
Right? Yeah, that's right. That's where you're looking at the
Show up
local
and show
people
out,
too,
you
right?
know what I'm saying? This shit crazy,
Right.
but
My nigga Jared went to Dream Fest.
Yeah, man, that was an experience for real. Like, it was so many people there, but like all the surprises that happened, man, that was dope. I would definitely go again. And then like throughout that whole weekend with all those many people, like it was no fighting, no shootings, none of that. Like
That's what's up, man. I don't know. You know, I attest that to J. Cole.
yeah, just like
just you know
his fan base and stuff, right.
his fan base and what he represents, though, man. Like
the vibe,
I was saying
And
the
what-
same
right.
thing,
the
yeah.
vibe gonna come in.
and
You're
what people expect and know what's expected of them, you know, in that situation, you know.
But talking about the acts, like
shit like that.
first day, what we saw, like coming in, I heard Omen. I didn't get the chance to see him, but I heard him do Enchanted and some of his other songs. Saw some of Lou did My Boy.
Shout out to both of them.
He also did his
Very underrated.
He also did his verse to My Boy. I think his verse on what was that? I can't remember. It come back to me.
Oh, you talking about Under the Sun, yes.
Yeah.
That shit's tough.
Shout out to The Baby too.
Shout out to the Baby too.
That was one of your best verses, bro.
Mm-hmm. For that. But the first.
That's so hard.
What it said, we saw Sean Paul. Man,
Shout out to Sean Paul.
Paul.
When y'all posted that, I said, "Oh my God, is that Sean Paul, the legend himself?" Shout out to J. Cole. Whoever's booking these Dreamvilles is crazy.
Man, for real, shout out to J. Cole.
Man,
Like,
dude.
J. Cole drill.
Seriously,
And
like,
it's artists you want to see. If you go to any of these other musical fests, like, do you really want to see? I mean, for us, Foo Fighters as the headline.
Right.
Like,
shout out to Foo Fighters.
I mean, shout out to them.
Hey,
But no, you ain't know. Yeah, right.
But shout out to J. Cole for having this vision a long time ago. When Jay-Z signed him, and he was just like, while I'm here, I gotta build.
Put on something for my city, my hometown. That's dope to me, man.
And then for the simple fact that this festival was bigger than Rolling Loud this year.
Hey,
Black-owned music festival for real.
That's what's up.
And I forgot about OVO Fest because I think he haven't did it in a couple of years. Drake and them. I know Pharrell still got something in the water. And I don't even know Tyler the Creator still got his Camp Flogged on.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And he haven't did that in a while either. But, like, they keeping it going. Right. Dreamville Fest. And, like, all them people, like I said, like, there was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Usher, man, only going to describe that. Majestic. I'm just saying, his performance. My laugh. But, man, that shit, hey, he
I was going to say, I didn't mean to cut you off, man, but I remember you texting us saying, man, this is the first time I ever get to see Drake, J. Cole, Usher. That's just think about those three names, and that's crazy to be able to see them at one show.
Right, you need more shit like that, man.
That's dope, man.
And then
that really is dope.
And this is the first music festival I've seen that is like mostly our people are there, black people, like for real.
That's what's up.
Like the second day was a little bit more white people. Of course, you know, probably expect that because of Drake. You know, he got fans everywhere, but like
that's what's up, though.
Yeah, mostly you see just black people there. Ari Lennox, she did a great job too. And I was telling Joe earlier because we saw Summer Walker the second day. You could tell the difference in stage presence between Ari Lennox and Summer Walker. Like, Summer Walker didn't sound bad. She definitely improved performing, but she was low-key just boring us just singing. Like, well, Ari Lennox, like, it was some little extra, some oomph and stuff. Like, she felt like she was singing to us. You know, not
well, doesn't
us.
Summer Walker have social anxiety?
She does. She does have a social anxiety. That's why I said, like, I understand, like, but she sounds good. She sounds good. Like, you know, when she did her first tour, it was all them issues. Her
people was upset. But that had to do with her.
At least she still sounded like
people gotta realize that stage fright for real.
Yeah.
And you don't just go from grinding to boom, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm at 100,000 people is here, or 30,000 people, 5,000. You know what I'm saying? You don't go from it's 200, 150 people in this little grog shop or something to boom, I blew up now. Yeah, people got to realize that's and nowadays a lot of people blow up that quick, man. Like
and don't know how to follow up that shit.
That got to be nerve wracking.
And then like I said, Usher, he was.
Shout out to Usher, still
going strong. He did
a
lot of shit, Love in This Club. He did I Need a Girl. What he need, Throwback. He did Bad Girl. Sure. He did Confessions. He did. He ran the catalog. But he did You Don't Have to Call.
Did he do my favorite track?
Let It Burn? Yeah.
Good.
I know you was gonna say it because of the Boondocks.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was gonna say, shout out to Usher, man. He's definitely a legend, but you know,
shout Waka Flocka. He had a great set.
Shout out to Waka.
He brought out Travis Porter.
That was red.
What? He brought out Travis Porter.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They did A-Ladies bring it back. Make it rain.
Got it.
Oh, he got it.
Waka Flocka. Oh, he's the one that started the mosh pit. And he came in the crowd and started running around and stuff too.
I would say Waka lit. Waka went away. Waka started doing EDM.
Shout out to Jay.
Right.
He did.
Right.
Boss.
He started doing EDM. He said, I'm gonna get my money. Yeah, shout out to Boss.
You know, we had to skip City Girls, Lil Durk and stuff.
Oh damn.
Well, we did that.
I didn't even notice.
So we get a good spot.
I didn't know they was there.
They was there too. Yes, City
Oh
Girls.
wow.
Usher.
You had the voice and you ain't
Burna Boy too. Had to skip Burna Boy.
You ain't
too.
check out the voice. The voice.
Sorry, but he was right before Usher, man.
Hey,
I definitely had to prioritize. I low key wasn't going to see Jid, but I was like, man, I got to see Jid. I should have stayed there at the Walk of Fly because I was further back. But J. Cole and Drake, they start lining up early at the stage.
Oh, yeah. See out there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like me at the cast parade.
What we got on the topic list, Friday?
That's crazy. We went on the tangent. We didn't even start the show.
I know, man. Because I like
but they roll like that sometimes. So
so we got Quavo taking shots at Drake, supposedly, in his new single. I don't think it's a shot.
They say imitation is the highest form of flattery. So
I feel like it's just what all rappers do. Just because he loses that little cadence, like 21, can you do something for me?
See, like what you have to figure out is who is Honey Bun.
Right.
Because that's when he started saying Honey Bun. Can you do something?
God damn, with all this light skin subliminal shit, Drake, just be great, man.
I don't know.
Nobody's understanding it.
I just want to say, I didn't think the song was bad. A lot of people went in on him. You know, I honestly thought he was going to take a lot more time. I honestly thought he was done with music, be honest with you. But, I mean, if this is how he copes, I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he can drop some fire. That, you know.
That's just the whole thing. Just make sure it's fire, Drake, man.
I thought you talking about Drake or Quavo?
I'm talking about Quavo.
I'm both of them. Because it's like...
Drake ain't about to drop, man.
Well, he dropped that Rescue Me.
That's a song.
Search and Rescue.
I don't see him.
His shit better be fire because this shit going it's getting messy.
So with that though, he dropped that and he had the conversation on Keep Up with Kardashians that Kim had with her mother or somebody about.
See what I'm saying?
They divorced.
Yes.
Kanye's divorce. Kanye's divorce. That divorce. That was messy. Like why you put that sample in there?
Do you think he be at home recording this stuff in the compound?
Bro, you know his alias.
And when they press the scene, he's like just in a dark corner. With a hood on, just doing the Birdman rub. Like.
In case y'all forgot his motherfucking alias, bro, it's Marvin.
It did somebody
he explains it in Marvin's room when he on.
It did.
How he get down.
Right, and then somebody call his name from another room. Aubrey. And he like shake out of it real quick. And his mama, he be like,
on some
yes, ma'am.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? But then he go back in the shadows again, like,
But when I first
how can I stir the pot?
Social, when I first heard it through social, I ain't really pay attention to it. Heard the song today. It's my first time hearing it.
Yeah.
Heard the cadence or whatnot. I was like,
I don't think it was him. Yeah. But supposedly Metro's actually beat from Drake.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts, man. You know, it's kind of hard because sometimes there be these YouTube dudes. You watch these videos, they be doing clickbait, but. The video I saw, some of the facts and stuff that he put up was pretty legit. I mean, I guess like they have like this back and forth that's like behind the scenes, but I guess it stemmed from Knife Talk. It was actually supposed to be 21 Savage song, go on 21 Savage album and go on a compilation album with Metro and 21 always doing stuff together, but Drake heard the song and hopped on it or something, and then Metro was like, don't put it out or whatever yet, and he put it on his album, on Certified Lover Boy. Just said, forget it, I'm going to just do it. So I guess that steals from, that's where that comes from, but it's almost like, man, why you just didn't sue him, but... So now they going back, but that's not the first song he's done that with, though. He's done that with multiple songs,
P. Diddy 0 to 100. That was supposed to be a song.
Yeah, that's allegedly
why he Ghost Ride for him.
That's allegedly why Diddy pulled.
That's why he switched this shit to Certified Lover Boy because he was certified track stealer. Like,
I'm taking this beat. Fuck y'all.
But let's keep it a bean though.
I'm 6 God.
But let's keep it a
right.
Reach.
Even the actual Charlamagne God let us know something like when they was beefing and Drake sent them a bunch of bottles or something.
Yes, I remember that.
You can't tell me Drake ain't steal this beat and then just Metro look in the mail and it's a check.
It might have been. I don't know. Maybe what? No, maybe
like skin and it have like a letter like with love.
Audrey.
You feel
I feel like he sits in a room and watches 50 Cent and he goes, damn.
How can I be pettier?
How could I be pettier than this nigga? But that's impossible. I swear. 50 got to be the most pettiest nigga in the world.
I thought y'all beef was straight. What happened?
Right. Like what
Kanye, did Kanye say something? You was just like, fuck it.
Right.
I'm choosing violence today. Like, what's going on?
And then at the same time, Drake's father came. I was like, oh, it's not a shot at Kanye. I'm like, bruh, it smells like shit.
It's Kim Kardashian.
So it gotta be shit.
And when your father got to come out and say who nobody cares about, got to come out and clear your name. I think that's
it's like much. He pulled up to the scene like
it's highly coincidental. Right, you chose that clip.
Kanye, work on yourself. This isn't Kim's first time. Like,
right.
Acting like
let's
this.
just keep
maybe
shit
Kanye should never put it out there. You don't know the shit Drake been doing. Like he be doing.
Oh yeah, right. He does that.
Was talking like
this is what he does.
It's Marvin.
It feel like when Kanye when he was saying that. Y'all remember a pup named Scooby-Doo? Y'all remember a pup named Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
The younger version of Fred would always be like, "It's red herring" or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's how Kanye I felt like. He does this shit. I know it's him. He
He opened his refrigerator and he just see all his beverages turn.
It's Drake. He did this shit. I know he did this shit.
Right.
God damn.
He got me again.
And you check the fucking kitchen cam, and this motherfucker turning the bottles like.
Yeah, man.
So what we got next up?
I know it's him.
Man, so what you guys been listening to?
Man, me personally, I've been listening to this Larry Jones. That's the most recent thing that done dropped in my,
Keep going, Larry.
You know, shit off, you know what I'm saying? Look on.
Good job.
This is a song he got with Big Sean. Who knows? Ty Dolla $ign too.
Okay. Shout out to both of them, man. Shout out to
Let me
go ahead.
Let me say this. Larry Jones, I can respect him because he said he had a conversation with Currency. And Currency just kept it a bean with him like, when you on that smooth shit, that's when niggas really fucking with you. Like, everybody can do that trap shit, but your shit is smooth shit. And him linking up with the Alchemist, like, he's one of, like, when you think of, like, producers,
right, yes.
He's like sample God.
Right.
Him, what's it called? Juicy got the Larry Fraud.
Larry Fraud, yeah.
Him, Larry Fraud, like, them niggas flipped them samples.
Just Blaze too, though.
Just Blaze, but that's on some, not necessarily some smooth shit, you feel me?
Oh, okay, smooth shit on some sample shit.
Harry Fraud on some sample shit, give you some smooth shit. Outkick give you some smooth
Justice
shit. Justice League. But this album was immaculate, and it was on some smooth shit. Like, the one thing I love about hip hop, there's tiers to hip hop. For your typical music listener, you got that trap shit. The people who like bars, you feel me?
Right.
You got this shit. The people who like, oh man, I want just a gutter beat and a nigga just slide that shit. Smooth shit we got, like, that's what I love about music, but Larry Jones shit tough.
Yeah. John, what you been listening to?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't really been listening to nothing new.
Yeah, same.
Other than like Black, but for some reason I've been on Victory Lap again. I listen to it at least once a day.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just sucks, man. Because every time I listen to it, I was like, damn, so much more could have been coming, bro.
Right.
Like,
get this.
Like Racks in the Middle was showing us what was about to happen, bro.
Yeah.
And it just sucks. But other than that, I actually went back and been on some Drake a little bit.
Yeah.
I've been on some old school Drake stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing was the same. We go get into a topic in a little bit. On one of the songs that I feel like is a song of the decade, if not the generation, that people don't talk about. It's brought up, but not where it should be.
Yeah, because when you play that song and people be like, oh shit, like,
yeah,
like, our generation, because like I said, I remember I was like right in the middle, like at the end of college and stuff. That was like college song for real.
But yeah, we gonna bring that up. We gonna let Chuck tell us what he been listening to. But
Ray Shremmer, that just really just took me there because it's like I wake up in the morning and I do my little regimen and shit, get my shout outs, and it's like I look at my new album release and I'm like, Ray Shremmer. I'm like, what?
Right, where they been?
Where they been? I thought these motherfuckers broke up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like listening to it, listen to all the tracks, and it's like it takes me back to No Flex Zone and that one little beach cut that pretty much when they was linked up with Mike Will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's like
what's that? I'm about to throw it out the ATM.
It's like that little. Can I get a little?
Throw some more.
Yeah, some more. Yeah, that's the vibe they came with, and I was like, all right. I listened to it all the way through. Like they need to. It's what the game is missing.
You know, shout out. I want to say shout out to them because they didn't get.
It was before they time.
They didn't get put in that box where people see them as like, oh, these little kids.
Yeah.
They didn't get put into that box, man. People gave them a chance. They capitalized, though. I mean, we got to give them a lot more respect than what people would give them normally.
They had both sides. Man.
And they did their thing, man. They was really, right. That shit was hard.
Man, honorable mention, DJ Drama.
Oh, heck yeah. That tape was fire, bro. He really liked that.
Honorable mention, Tyler, the Creator.
Real
he dropped a, Deluxe?
This need to happen, a versus between Khaled and Drum.
I'm about to be controversial.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
It's a landslide.
That's the reason.
If you ask me, it's a landslide. Drama.
That's why it's got to drop.
That's not even.
That's
not even.
They don't stick enough.
That's why it's got to go down.
Like only a couple of songs with Khaled sticks.
This is where
drama, man.
But all right, so. But this is where it gets fickle, in my opinion, because a lot of drama shit is underground.
Mixtapes. I was about to say, are we talking albums or mixtapes?
Like, this is where the music industry gets a bit fickle, because on the number side, because you're saying hits. When people do verses, or when these celebrities or these artists do verses, they think hits. Mm-hmm. Numbers wise, Khaled might have it. Mm-hmm. Just on the fact, DJ Drum, a lot of his shit was on the mixtape shit. But that shit was that thrax. That's that eye test versus statistics. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the reason why it should go down like that.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be a tough versus. But what we got next up?
So the greatest song of our generation, Stay Scheming. Like people forget about it.
One of the greatest.
I'd say yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the greatest. I think it's definitely one of the most underrated songs. I mean, when you think about it, that wasn't even a top tier Ross verse.
It wasn't.
But that was a top tier Drake verse.
Yeah. Yeah. That was.
Just think about that whole.
But the whole collaboration of people in that song.
Just
and French didn't do all that, but French did what he had to do. And French, if his voice wasn't on that, it would not be the same. That was a perfect collaboration song.
Like,
that's crazy.
Like French verse, I'm like,
French verse was decent though.
I forget he's on the song.
Because he doing.
I agree with John.
Because he doing.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Yes.
Yeah. He doing.
He can put on his. He can bang on his hat. I was a part of this song.
That's true.
He did the hook just like the whole shit was reversed.
We don't own the rights, by the way,
right.
for Turkey or whoever that is that always tries to block our music.
Fair use, recorded.
It's always one country.
Right.
Like, one thing about it, Rick Ross barely misses.
Rick Ross gonna make some songs, right? Rick Ross gonna
barely
make some
misses,
hits, bro.
Like, Rick Ross gonna give you that. Like, for real, you got two versions of Ross. You got the trap Ross, and you got I'm about to slide on this sexy ass beat Ross.
Yeah.
And either way, I like when he slide on the sexy ass beat. Mm-hmm. This is in that category for me. It's simple. He understand that he just got to do his part. Drake gonna make niggas listen to this shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
He Ross that thing.
I ain't trying to go to the floor.
He switched up the flow.
Right, he did.
He switched up the flow at the second. This part. 200 for switch it up. Yeah, this is a great song though. It just brings me back to the time in college, man. Like
factual.
That whole collaboration mixtape was horrible.
Was 2011 through 2014? Was that one of the best times of our lives?
Yeah,
because before people at this table, I'm just saying us at this table, like
I would go before. I would say like 2007,
the second I became an adult,
2012.
that was the best time of my life. The second I became an adult and left the house, best times of my life.
But yeah,
but Drake did, man. Drake went in on this.
Drake
was turned up on
don't
this.
Don't let this nigga slide on the track. Like I really appreciate.
He motivated, yeah.
With him at 21, it reminded niggas like I can still slide a track.
And then how many people after this saying you wasn't shooting when you was in the gym?
Right.
Like
from 2010.
Niggas still say that shit.
From 2010 to 2014.
Niggas say that shit now and don't even know where it comes from.
Right.
For real.
What he said? But it's heavy though. You never know.
That's what we do. This is when he turned into the corner, the shadow corner Drake. Like this shit was about Common.
Yeah, this was about Common. Yeah.
He was motivated on this.
Yeah, he was.
Common
did come with a reply. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Shooting in the gym. But you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
When he said you pussy identical or something.
Yeah. We can't wait to run into you. Oh, that was hard.
Yeah.
She used to soda and nuggets.
Yeah, I've been sitting on my pinnacle.
Like, Drake metaphors low-key be tough.
Yeah.
Like, he said in a very unorthodox way, but that shit be tough.
Alright. How good are we on time?
Oh, we're on a tangent.
Hey, but what? Hey, what did I say about the song though?
I just want. Can I circle back to Dream-Ville Vest because I didn't talk about J. Cole and Drake set.
Yeah. Go ahead. We got 3 minutes.
3 minutes. All right, man. To circle back around the Dream-Ville Fest real fast, man. Like Drake and J. Cole set like came out to that Who Dat. And then he went into like the London and then what else he went into? Power Trip. He performed that. He brought Dreamville out. They did Down Bad. Mind you, it was like my 3rd time hearing it that day. But it was cool because you heard everybody's verse that time, including like Earth Gang. He ended it at first with Love Yours. He did other songs too. I said the London. But he ended with Love Yours. It was like, okay, it's time.
Middle Child. I'm sure
he did Middle Child. Yeah, he did Middle Child actually after Who Dat. Yeah, to get the crowd hype and stuff like that. He did. Oh, and he did Villmatic, but he did his verse to John P's Caddy to the Villmatic beat, which is Devil in the New
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he did that shit. That shit was hard too. And then, of course, he did Tell the Two Cities too.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, he got the crowd right, but he's like, all right, it's time. Because, mind you, they kind of fucked with us because they released an updated list of who was performing. And they had J. Cole at the last set, but not like Drake plus J. Cole. So it's like, you know what was going on or whatever, things of that nature. But then you heard, sun is down, he's late, like the beginning of Sicko Mode with Drake. And then he came out and he did It's Over, did Headlines. And then he's like, he kept talking about, first of all, he's wearing like this jersey, baseball jersey with this dog on him. It had like red face paint. What? He had this red face paint on his eyes. Yo, Drake, when he did that thing though, when he was singing a little bit though, he was kind of like a little bit offbeat or started singing like real low. I don't know if he was saving his voice or not, but you know, he did Marvin's Room's a lot of songs I ain't heard him perform a minute practice. But he's like, I brought that pack with me. Are y'all sure y'all want that pack? Because I haven't been in North Carolina around. Y'all want that pack? And he brought out Glorilla. Glorilla was supposed to come earlier in that day. But she did her FNF. Then he also brought out Lose You Vert. He did XO Tour Life. And he did, Rock With You. And he did that dance.
Hit him with the dizzy dance.
And then Drake performs the Moto. Out of nowhere.
Oh.
Wayne just come out.
Oh my God! You got to experience everything, bro.
Drake, J. Cole, and Wayne all in one.
Only thing that would have made it literal would have been Big Sean or.
Yeah, true. And
or if you could have got a My Boy performance.
Yeah.
Right.
That would have been it, man.
Who did My Boy?
That would have topped it off. No, I'm talking about the original My Boy.
Oh, yeah.
With Wale.
Yeah, but yeah, Lil Wayne, he did Uproar.
That's lit, bro.
He did a Millie. But anyway, of course, I brought 21 Savage and shit on Night Talk.
Damn.
And Rich Flex.
Hey, they was on one. That's hard.
That was definitely pretty good. But then, you know, I think y'all saw it, but he did actually a tribute to J. Cole. Had the crowd sing Whitney Houston, I Love You. He was like, Raleigh, North Carolina.
That's funny.
Let me hear this shit for this man right here. And they, you know, they fan of each other. They big up in each other and stuff. Then J. Cole's like, damn, how the fuck I supposed to end that shit? Like, what am I supposed to do? And you know, so he performed. Right. He brought up those people. He did Role Models. That shit was
loud. You knew that was going in.
Bruh, that shit was loud as fuck. That was like the loudest thing. That's why I was like, ooh, because that shit was loud as fuck. Like, the whole crowd was singing it, man. But, man, shout out to Dreamville Fest, man.
Absolutely. Ooh, I just thought of a new topic.
What?
Most iconic first lines in the rap song.
Ooh. That's for the future.
That's gonna be for future. But we got think about that. While y'all listen to this, think about that. Send us on Instagram or comment on YouTube or whatever what y'all think it is, because we gonna talk. That's a good topic.
Yeah, definitely is. Definitely. Coming up though, man, we got I'll say it like we on a commercial break or some shit like that. But so LSU won the women's Final Four. Man, shout out
to y'all. Y'all their first ever championship.
Yep.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all balled out.
It was some people mad at Angel Reese because
do you Miss Reese, do your shine, baby. Get your celebration on.
Because of the trash talk she was doing to Caitlyn talk. She did, you know, John Cena can't see me and like the little ring thing. Mind you, Caitlyn Clark been doing that the whole tournament.
Been getting praised for it. That should been on like ESPN. John Cena came out and put up an appreciation post about it. I mean, come on, bro. So she waved off the game before, bro. A girl was dribbling at the top of the key, at the top of the 3-point line, and she waved her off and walked off on her. Like, bro, that ain't disrespectful. I mean, come on.
Like the saying go, it ain't fun when the rapper got the gun. So,
right. I mean,
what it is.
It's just been a whole lot of mess around. Just like, dang, like, just trash on It was cool when she did it, but when I do
someone called her a classless piece of shit.
Yeah, that was the bar stool.
And you know what's funny, man? You know what's real funny about that? That dude has already done some stuff in the past, but he's worked his way around black people and stuff like that to make him seem cool again. You know, working with $1 million worth of game and stuff like that. But bruh, when I seen that, I said, "Oh, that remind me of the I think his last name was Portnoy. That remind me of the Portnoy I heard about first. When I first heard of Barstool Sports was on some racist, ignorant stuff he had said before. Some stuff he had said before, but he didn't work his way into, you know what I'm saying? He got a YouTube thing going, go around and eat food and stuff like that. So he didn't work his way. But shout out to Wallow.
They called it out.
Yeah, they called it out.
People still upset about that though. Like, I'm like, what else you wanted to do? They called it out. I guess they just wanted to stop the partnership or whatever. Like, they spoke on it and called it out. And he was talking about how Gilly wasn't really that loud. He's usually the most vocal one. Why is Wallow this time?
But see, that's the thing, man. We got to understand, man. Sometimes, I don't know who's the most vocal. Who we all say was most vocal? I think I'm more controversial.
It's Wallow.
I just kind of say what the hell ever. You know what I mean? At the table. But yeah, I mean, that's how he is, though. But that's what I'm saying. People got to realize there's roles that people play. And when one person is passionate about something and talking about it, ain't no point for me to come and talk.
Right.
We do it here at the table all the time. Right. If somebody passionate about something, they say it all. Ain't no reason for me. Hey, I got your back on it. Yeah. I agree. But a lot of times people just making stuff up out of nothing, bro. We need to focus on the real.
Right, that's the crazy
part.
Like
they spoke on it, condemned it.
Right.
Y'all making a big deal about this young lady. It's first off,
it's competitive sports.
It's competition. Like, We don't got a problem when Damian Lillard and Westbrook going at it like that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That shit's entertaining.
Yeah.
We don't be tripping when Draymond be doing it with whomever. Like, she was talking her shit, and Lord knows what they done probably seen or heard through social media. Because one thing about it, us old folks don't know.
Yes, sir.
These young folks know how to manipulate social media without the extremes getting out there. Mm-hmm. They learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
So who's to say what Caitlyn or representatives of Caitlyn or friends of Caitlyn have posted online and recent seeing that shit like, oh, what's up when I see her?
Right.
And they lost. She looked her in her eyes and said, you can't see me. I'm about to get a ring. Who cares? Mm-hmm. Like, niggas out here dying. Like, Russia, we about to get on some other topics, but there's plenty of other shit we can be worried about.
Focusing on the wrong shit.
At the end of the day, it's two women, or it's two players putting the ball in the hole.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Giggity.
That's different.
And that's just, man, yeah, you're right. It's a sport.
And a lot of times
she ain't say nothing ignorant. She didn't say nothing racist to the girl. None of that. I mean, it is what it is.
Clark said, when she got interviewed, she was just like, "Hey, it's trash talking in sports.
Right.
She has every right to do it. She has
right.
She said
but
she had no problem.
Then the media just gonna keep running with it though. Like, come on, man.
Bro, like it's over and done with. And then the thing with Jill Biden,
that's ridiculous.
Talking about she want to invite both teams. Like, when has the
White
House ever invited?
That's never happened.
So
if I would have won, would y'all still have invited LSU?
This is what we call our Caucasian listeners. This is what we call white privilege. Mm-hmm. In competitive sports, the loser does not get that invitation. And that's just
and everybody knows that.
Like, don't nobody feel sorry about it. I can't go to the White House. I can't have this moment because I lost.
Fuck it, I'm going to go next year. We're going to win next year.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, there ain't too many times I messed with Skip Bayless, but he was on First Take and he probably said it one of the best. He was just like, this is just unknowing racism. Like, you meant well, but come on now.
It's definitely
you know if LSU would have lost and Iowa would have won, y'all wouldn't have made that extended hand out, still wouldn't have been there. Mm-hmm. Let's just keep it real. And us as black people, we know that. When she did the "You Can't See Me" and people just started disrespecting her for doing the gesture, it ain't like she was doing the "I got big balls" like LeBron did. Right. Didn't he get fined for that shit? It ain't like she out here doing stuff like that.
Right, and she ain't say nothing ignorant. That's what, like, it ain't like she was in her face saying nothing, off the wall or racist or just disrespectful. I mean, come on.
Right. Or still doing it after a celebration or something like that. Just going crazy.
If you really feel away about what she did, you probably ain't been in an organized sport before.
Right.
For real.
But shout out to you. You've been living your life, bro. I've been watching you on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And shout out to you, man. Have fun with this championship, man. Y'all got y'all time right now, man. You can celebrate.
Definitely celebrate.
Y'all work hard to celebrate, man. Have a good time, man. A lot of people might hate on you, but a lot of people love you too, bro.
You too. I bet you it's even more.
It's so many people that love you right now.
You're right. NBA, man, the playoffs starting soon.
Yes,
man.
sir.
The Cavs guaranteed their spot.
Boom.
Win with Orlando. They played yesterday too with none of the starters, and we pulled out a 20-point. More than 20-point win over the Magic or whatever. But what else do we got, man? The Mavs, if they lose tonight, they're out of playoff contention.
Hey,
that's crazy. They were just at number 4.
They gave up it all
before Kyrie. And then as soon as they get Kyrie and stuff, then him and Luka's like what?
They went off for 2 games, and then it was just like,
not gonna blame Kyrie.
I'm just gonna what they gave up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Blame LeBron.
And people definitely blame that front office and Mark Cuban because like how you even let go Jalen Brunson? Like just pay that man what he wanted.
Right. So you originally let him go when your team was okay. You paid that man. Y'all probably would have been where y'all was at, if not better.
Kyrie?
And then trade for Kyrie.
Right.
Yeah, that's almost Jerry Jones's, bro.
That's what they said. Like Mark Cuban is.
Y'all in the same city, right?
They playing the Spurs. They playing the Spurs at home tonight.
Oh, they should have it.
Should. Luka should be enough.
But he's the only one basically playing tonight.
Let me go to the
Everybody's out. Christian Wood is out. Kyrie out.
Green, Keebler, Hardaway.
No, they're playing the Bulls.
Keebler.
Oh, that I'm looking at Sunday. My bad.
Oh, Cleaver.
They up by 11 though. Now.
Okay.
So.
Where we at, Bulls?
Cookie madness.
Let's see what the box look like. Doncic got 13. Damn, that's pretty much it.
So.
Hey, he was serious though. He put the phone down. He
Right.
said that was it.
The Suns, KD and back there 8-0, but they haven't been playing anybody. They were talking about they beat the Nuggets, but
He's played that many games.
now
Oh dang.
In general, since they've been together, he played 8.
they 8-0.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was.
But he was like, they beat the Nuggets, but it's like Jokic was out.
Ooh.
Aaron Gordon was all they starters was out.
Lakers about to win this one.
Who they play?
Phoenix.
Ooh.
Chris Paul out. DeAndre Ayton out. Devin Booker out. Kevin Durant out. T.J. Warren out.
Oh, because they guaranteed their spot. That's probably why.
Anthony Davis. Oh, wait a minute. Anthony Davis to be determined.
That's every game.
D'Angelo Russell to be determined. LeBron James to be determined.
Oh, they definitely play. They got to play to
If they out.
secure themselves.
Yeah, to get another win up. Because they were in the 7th seed now?
Yeah,
Anthony Davis might,
Mm-hmm. Anthony Davis might not play.
He's to be determined in the offseason, so.
Yeah.
Will he make vacation?
But, I mean, it looks like it's the Knicks and the Cavs the first round. No, I didn't get to see the game.
I got a
that
question.
they play.
I got to bring in controversy. Is it scripted?
I don't know if it's scripted, but them Knicks fans,
Is the
they
NBA
happy as fuck
scripted?
in that last win.
They said the NFL was scripted.
I know.
Is the NBA scripted? How is it that we, the 4 seed, they the 5 seed, and we was the 2 teams that they thought they was getting Donovan Mitchell, we just snatched them right from under them?
Makes you wonder, huh?
Things that make you say,
It just so called happened like that. I don't know.
I guess.
How the
All
cars
right,
get
but did
built.
you see that last game with them and the Knicks?
I turned it off. I couldn't.
I
I
heard
was so frustrated.
everything was going in for them, and that's what it was.
I mean, that's everybody we play.
Yeah.
I probably could go 4 for 4 from 3 on the Cavs right now. I don't know what it is, bro. I swear.
Shit, I heard the
I don't
Cavs
know.
got like one of the best defenses.
We do, but that perimeter. If you ever notice that? It's like the whole season. Everybody come in, this is the worst. They in the top 3 worst 3-point shooters, and they just be stroking everything, bro. Pause.
I think it was the thing just because Jalen Brunson.
That was nuts. Yeah, that was crazy.
It just them going head and they went head to head last year, and I think Jalen Brunson just was like he just took off, Could we have got more from supporting crew?
Yes,
definitely,
for sure.
And I
We
felt
don't have
like
a supporting crew.
well, not a supporting crew, but the other starters probably more than likely. And then at the same time, Okoro wasn't there. And I feel like he would have guarded Jalen Brunson. That's one thing he's going to do.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie, he was eating up Stevens.
Yeah. If that's one thing he's going to do, Okoro's going to keep up with a guard. He's definitely going to keep up with a guard.
I'm not worried about us against the Knicks. It's that second round for me. We got to see Milwaukee. And I really want us to win, but
You never know.
I just want to say that the Knicks fans,
Cleveland!
they super happy about that win. They just
Right.
got so excited. Like, yes!
because I'm not gonna knock them because they used to be us
Yeah, true.
before we got ring.
True.
I feel like we're in another category now. And
Yes,
that's okay.
sir.
Yeah.
Like they used to be us.
Right, we used to get up when we beat
No, that's what they
Who
say
will
about the
I
Eagles
used to-
fans. Eagle fans used to be Browns fans before they got a ring. They used to be just like us. Before they got their ring in 2018, 2017?
But I'm really hoping the Lakers get that 6th seed. My team for the West, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably the Lakers. Team in the East is the Cavs.
Of course.
Realistically speaking, it's the Celtics, but of course it got to be the Cavs.
Do you think the Grizzlies are like the reverse Cavs?
No.
The reverse flash.
Cavs.
Well, when you say the reverse Cavs, then yes, because our on the Cavs is our shooting guard. That's our 1-2 punch in that order: shooting guard. On the Grizzlies, it's the point guard. Anybody else?
But low key, because like they 3-point shooting his ass, our 3-point shooting his ass.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we can find another team that has ass.
We got the same record right now. Around the same age.
I'm pretty sure I can find another team with most of those comparisons.
I don't know, man.
Out of 30
only difference is nobody on the squad is holding a Birkin bag blicky.
We just don't have Dylan Brooks. Damn.
It's not a Birkin bag blicky. Oh, not the bag. It's in the Birkin bag though.
I'm sure I can find another team that's got shitty 3-point shooting.
My blicky.
My boy, he's shooting sassy.
I'm just hoping the Cavs can get it to upset somebody.
I definitely want to upset these Knicks fans. They be talking 5, especially the Knicks Muse Twitter lately. Like
Cavs in 5.
They've been trying getting actually really spicy and sassy lately. But shout out to the Guardians. Their home opener was today. They lost, but hey, it's a long season. They 5-3, so
it always start off like that. Then next you know, you gonna hear these guys is independent running.
That's true. But I did just look, and they was like 5-1. I'm like, damn, now 5-3.
And they consistent. I give it to them. They stay consistent with it.
It just sucks that they had to lose the home opener. But hey, man, it's a 182 game season. So
yes, sir.
I love my Guardians / Indians, but I've always said this because people talk about attendance and all that stuff all the time. We see our owner cheat. Then people throw it back and say, "Well, the owner throws it back and says, well, y'all got to come to the games." But there has been multiple times where you get a sellout, and they have the ability to capture the moment and bring the people in, and they fail every single time. Yes, they are successful. Yes, they make the playoffs. But I'm saying in those moments where you get the sellouts and people will go to buy in, you mess up.
Yeah.
Just like today.
Yeah, Major League 6 coming soon.
Shout out to the Guardians, man. So what happened at WrestleMania, man? I seen a lot of people upset.
Saturday. So now, for people out there that don't know, for about 4 years now, I think, WrestleMania been split into two days now.
Since COVID.
Since COVID or something like that. They've been split into 2 days, which I heard they say they was already talking about doing that because they want to have more people on and stuff like that. Saturday, fire. Saturday was probably one of the best premium live events. This is what they call it now. Saturday was hard.
As a whole, it wasn't bad.
Sunday wasn't bad. It was kind of mid. It started off not too bad. They had a banger or two in there, but Saturday, almost every match was like bangers, man.
It was.
But in the middle of it, I looked at T and I said, man, Cody is not winning tomorrow, bro. Because when you looked at it, almost every face won, bro. And people say, well, no, Charlotte lost. I said, dude, come on. Is Charlotte really a face?
Right.
People was really cheering Rhea, though. You know what I'm saying? Even though she part of the judgment, they're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? But she was the face in that.
So, night one, the first match was Austin Theory versus John Cena. If you thought John Cena was going, if you thought John Cena was going to win, you smoking rocks on the block with no socks.
Bars.
While uploading Tip Top.
John Cena was paying it forward.
Yeah.
Because,
everybody should have known what that was.
Every wrestler, OG wrestler, pays it forward when they get a big push. Like Brock Lesnar had a push for the longest, and he paid it forward. John Cena, he's paying it forward. Shout out to, I'm lying. Not shout out to that match. That match was unnecessary, in my opinion.
The quickest match is the motherfucking event.
It was.
Another match was Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. That
was a hell of a match.
Like
hell of a match.
Like Charlotte is a heel, like one of those John Cena type. I'm not John Cena, Randy Orton type heels. They put on a match.
I mean, she better be great. Her father might be the
GOAT.
The biggest heel of history.
Shout out to the visionary Don't nobody sing a song
Man,
like the crowd
bruh.
sing a goddamn oh, that shit is tough.
Right. How many people they say was there? 80,000?
81,000.
And I guarantee you 81,000 people was singing that song.
Yep.
That was lit.
A match that I wasn't really necessarily fooling with. Becky Lynch leading Trish versus Damage Control. I'm gonna be honest. I love WWE before Vince took it back over.
Yeah, they was on fire.
She needs to, pull her pants up. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like you got
She's
a
not.
family at home.
She's
Like you got to dress
She's
like
no.
that.
She's no longer.
Billy, your
She's no longer built for that either.
And she's not built.
One match.
Let's
that
just say, she's no
surprised me,
longer.
though,
She's not the leader of old.
Right. One match.
I mean,
that
she is
surprised
old.
me, though,
But
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio versus Ray.
that was actually pretty good.
I was messing with the intros. I love him paying homage to his he was the heel, but he was paying homage to his daddy when he came out the ambulance
With the mask,
with the
yeah, that was
mask
hard.
on, underlying real wrestling fans underline to see that shit.
And then Ray coming out with the Latino heat
You feel
with
me?
Snoop and the Lowrider. Man, almost cried a tear for Eddie, man.
Shout out to
damn.
Braun Strowman.
I miss
Ricochet
Eddie, man.
Yeah,
versus
it
the
was.
Street Profits versus the Alpha.
Shout out, hey, that match was fire.
Shout out to Chad Gable. That needs
Yeah.
to be known. Like you, low key need to either get.
He should have been. I've been saying that for
I
a
go to
couple months.
AEW.
He been going in for a couple months. He need to be.
The way that he rolled Braun Strowman over and deadlift suplex this nigga.
If for people out there that's not aware, how big is Braun Strowman? Braun Strowman is probably what, 6'6",
Yep.
375 pounds,
You feel me?
and Gable is what, 5'10",
If
maybe,
5'10".
maybe,
Yeah.
right,
He about like maybe
195.
Then you had the main event, the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I already knew the Kevin and Sami was gonna get the belts.
Yep.
But night one was pretty fire. Night two, you had Bianca versus Asuka. Surprisingly, that was a good match. Asuka done lost some weight.
Yeah,
She done got a little slender. She done got a little bit more explosive. That was a match. You had Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre. That was a match too.
the only thing that match was missing was JR.
Yeah.
Talk about slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker.
I'm talking about, bro. I've never seen men just beat each other like that, dude. Like,
One of the shittier matches in night two, Brian Lesnar versus Almost.
You right, almost.
that was stupid.
So Vic
Another
McMahon
quick
came back
match.
as the owner after
No, so he sold the company.
to the UFC.
Yeah, to the UFC partnership.
Whoever owns the UFC,
Endeavor.
Endeavor.
So Vince
It's a
McMahon had
partnership.
51%.
Yeah.
Everybody else had 49%. He sold his 51% to Endeavor, who
So they're the majority.
they're the majority, and they're gonna put him up in position to do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah,
Kinda
basically he's like
the
the
UFC
chairman.
with Dana
Yeah,
White.
he right up there
And
with Dana White. Yeah,
a lot of people aren't too happy about it. He cut a few things. Like me personally, when Triple H took the helm, the product.
no,
got
they were
better.
way better.
It made me want to watch AEW.
They've been on
less.
fire. Yeah,
Like I'm gonna just be honest, but not Triple H. Vince McMahon came back. He already started cutting things. Rumor has it Triple H had to beg him not to. Well, not beg, but he really had to push for Gunther to not.
who did he want to
belt.
win?
I don't know.
Oh,
He might have probably.
Sheamus.
You feel me?
I can see.
But WrestleMania wasn't bad. Night 2 wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad.
Okay.
Night 2 wasn't bad. They ended it horribly.
Mid.
They ended it horribly.
I think that's.
I heard a lot of people
was.
was mad about how
People wanted to win, but see, my whole thing was they built this man up for a whole year. He got the Pac tour, fought with the Pac, and everybody just figured, okay, man, they let him come back. They're not about to screw him.
It's
And that's-
They've been talking about his
why he
daddy
should've
forever.
lost
They've been talking about his
at
daddy.
WrestleMania.
He finally go get his moment,
I'm
Don't
telling
put
you.
it up.
it's
and
gonna be
Cody
SummerSlam.
lost. You know what? I don't think it's so much that he lost. I think people just tired of the same old Roman wins the same exact way. Every heel, I get it, but every
I was about to say, like-
every heel has at least won one clean though. Brock straight dominated
feel
John
like-
Cena one time.
Ooh.
No interference. Brock. I mean, think about Brock. Brock don't get interference on his part. I mean,
we probably gonna
Paul might do a little something, but
at least one.
What he did with John Cena, better yet,
I think he got one.
When Roman did bring on Daniel Bryan and motherfucking Edge at the same time, smash him.
Matter of fact,
pin him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think if he would have won clean. I mean, all that we already know. We already know all the other stuff would have happened. But if they would have just fought it out at the end without Solo coming back and he just beat him, I think it would have been better. I think people would have been like, "Damn, well."
But this is what they prefer for. This is what they need to do with Roman.
But I'm hoping
because remember, when Roman was the face, people weren't liking him. So this is what they need to do to keep Roman on that stature. Eventually, and I'm hoping he's gonna take the edge.
Yeah, I'm hoping they don't. I'm hoping that Cody stays up there and they don't just throw him in the background.
I think he's going to battle Brock soon, have a little storyline with him, and then get back to Roman for SummerSlam.
I hope so, but I feel like they go throw Jay in there somewhere. I feel like Jay got to get his story. His story has to end. It started with him. It all started with him.
Mm-hmm.
Main event Jay, and I think there's still something there. Yeah.
They got to.
But it's going to happen over time. I just hope.
Oh, boy, got a court case.
I just hope.
Who?
Jimmy. For the DUI shit.
I feel like that shit ain't going to stick because if it was going to stick, that shit would have.
Jay would have been got. Was it Jimmy or Jay? Who was the one that kept getting in trouble?
It was Jimmy.
Jimmy's the one that's married to Naomi. Yeah. Yes, it was him that kept her on.
Yeah. But what's next up? We done went on a huge tangent.
Trump apparently is getting 136 years if he's convicted of these hush money schemes. Apparently.
This is what's crazy to me. 34 counts. So they've been talking about this for about 2 years. He was in office, I think, and they was talking about gathering this information. So clearly, there's a lot more other stuff. Because what I read was that it had to do. It wasn't really the hush money thing. The 34 counts comes from
falsifying
business stuff.
Yeah, but he used business money as hush money to do that. So you're not even supposed to do that.
Yeah, I'm on CNN.com.
Dang, bro.
Donald Trump pleaded not guilty to 34 felony criminal charges of falsifying business records in a historic and unprecedented court appearance in Manhattan Tuesday. Prosecutors allege Trump sought to undermine the integrity of the 2016 election through a hush money scheme with payments made to a woman who claimed they had extramarital affairs with Trump.
So it had to do with the election?
Yes, but you can't do that. You can use your own money to be like, hey, be quiet about this. But
so he was using the money that was raised for his.
Trump, who has denied all wrongdoing and the affair, is the first current or former president in the United States history to face criminal charges. In his first post-arrangement marks, he railed against the Manhattan DA in charges during the remarks in Florida. Trump's team has until August 8th, to file any motions, and the prosecution will respond by September 19th. Wow.
That's a long time.
It gets crazier. The judge overseeing the case said he will rule on the motions at the next in-person hearing scheduled for December 4th.
Yup.
Must be nice. Our Caucasian fans. This is another white privilege.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, bro, because if we get locked for anything on a Friday, Monday is where you get facts. On Saturday and Sunday. You better be calling everybody because Monday, bro, it's over. Yeah, right.
He would have at least found bail.
This is anything just to keep his motherfucking name tarnished. Because if he'd have fucked around and went again and doubled back, he'd have got back.
He would have got it again.
He'd have won.
And this is and I hate. I don't like to bash our country, man. You know. But this is another example of the issues with our country when it says he's the first president or former president to ever be charged or ever. And I'm not saying dudes ain't good people and stuff like that, but you can't tell me out of all these presidents, bro.
He the only one.
He the only one. And I'm not even taking up for the man. Right. I don't support him at all, but I'm just saying that goes to show you.
Make it make sense.
Right, that goes. Yeah, make it make sense. You hit it right on the head. Hit the nail right on the head.
They made sure he got caught.
Yeah,
so just send a message.
Right,
Right.
So, I mean, that's right there.
But yeah,
Hillary didn't even get in trouble, bro.
with those emails.
With the bruh.
But this is dealing with money, so
money or information.
Yeah. So it's crazy. Like,
Wow, bro.
To do that. So the creator of Cash App, Bob Lee, stabbed in San Francisco.
Jesus Christ.
It's kind of crazy. It's a lot of coincidence going on with them
crypto guys
getting killed.
Not only
too.
the crypto, but it's like they hold this whole little we talked about in the last podcast about FedNow.
Yeah.
FedNow is trying to be the only digital currency accepted in the U.S., so they trying to take out Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App.
No.
So according to the report,
are you kidding?
Facts, bro.
Cash App founder Bob Lee has died after being stabbed to death in San Francisco early Tuesday morning. San Francisco police said they have received a report of the attack at 2:35 a.m. where they found the 43-year-old suffering from stab wounds. Lee was rushed to the hospital but died a short time after. No arrests have been made. That's the part right there.
Right. No, nobody's stabbing. Nobody.
So he just got stabbed. Just in San Francisco.
Is
right.
Unless it was done like dead in the center of his house. Someone called and made reports.
Definitely.
Right.
Ain't no video. Patience is a virtue.
And they sit here and they tell you, bro. They just said that they can catch you. Like, no matter what, nowadays you're probably going to get caught, bro. Yeah. They can track you through your cell phone without it being on, all kinds of stuff. They know exactly your whereabouts, your exact route, and everything, bro. So whenever you do anything, they basically go catch you. And for this dude to be this high profile and they don't know nothing, come on, bro. That's crazy. And now that y'all said the Fed, now I wasn't here for the last podcast, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Zelle, bro? Come on. What? Come on. Right, Zelle?
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
Just like that.
My wife get her money. A lot of people pay her through Zelle because it go right to her bank account. Her business account. That's nuts.
So the Legion of Doom is coming to fruition in real life. But for real though, the BRICS currency, BRICS is coming up. If you don't know who that is,
previously that's the Legion of Doom.
Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They're currently working on a common currency in an attempt to ditch the U.S. dollar and push back against America's dominance. The news comes in as Moscow and Beijing call for the de-dollarization in the face of Western sanctions. They plan to push this currency forward in front of the U.S. dollar, which is used in mostly international trade, and also the euros.
And it's also used to pay for oil.
Yo, I'm messing with the tea.
Yeah.
And this role of Lex Luthor will be played by Alexander Putin.
So, just being a
bricks.
Typical human being in America, typical
white
black
bricks.
human being in America, from what it sounds like to me, like people are trying to figure out a way to get from underneath American
dollar. Yeah.
However,
is it going to work?
One thing history has shown us.
It's possible.
It's possible, but one thing
people don't like change.
One thing history has told us, America is going to figure out a way to America. America going to America.
Right, but the question is you going to accept the Fed now?
Now, if it gets that influence, then possibly, but I don't know how far this is going to go. Like I said, it's just between them 5 countries, and they've been like a thing for a minute now.
Yeah.
But it's just them.
But the thing about it is, these are not no whole countries that you know what I'm saying.
China's
these all got some kind of
But I'm saying like Asia's still with us. They still believe, and they said they're trying to put this in front of the euro too. And
I don't think that's gonna shake.
There's none of that's gonna shake.
That's the next thing on the pecking order. You know what I'm saying?
I think.
No, let's just keep it real. Like America's America, but Europe is like. All right, little brother, we letting you shine.
Right.
You trying to step in front of the euro now? Hold on. Let's pump the brakes like we're not the original whites.
The original whites. Dub.
Right.
Dub.
It's just 5 countries picking up. It's not everybody else. Like you said, these countries are not even part of the UN. Yeah. And I mean, they talk a big game, but we'll see.
Worst case scenario, America just gonna pull tight. Boom!
Damn.
Back to normal. Let's just go for real. Let's not act like that's not what America is known for. Pulling up in somebody else's spot and just, this is what we doing now.
What does this button do, Dexter?
Everybody except
China.
Everybody except China.
Boop. Yeah. Boom. What does this button do, Joe?
And China's part of that little collab, so that's
it is. They are. But also,
Russia
broke ass.
Right. Yet to be determined. But like I said, man, everybody gets in that little clip.
Brazil out of nowhere, though.
Brazil out of nowhere. India, too.
Oil. So,
but that's the thing, though. Bricks. There's no countries in the Middle East.
Just hit a lick.
So
50 more bricks.
We'll see. I don't know how far this is going to go. Like I said, they talking a big game. It's probably just going to be between them 5 countries. But I don't think it's going to go farther than that.
They got their own Monopoly money?
Yeah, they play with Monopoly over there. They play with Monopoly money. We got real money over here, bro. Y'all good, though. That's cute.
Statue of Liberty. I'll give you the Statue of Liberty.
They're like, that's cute. But
what's next up?
Just don't buy no Rally Burger.
Man, Snowfall. As we're on this last season, man, another great episode of Snowfall, man.
Spoiler alert.
Definitely a spoiler alert. You know, Franklin admitted, yeah, he's the devil. But I'm just saying, it's been good. Like,
he just want his money, bro.
He just want his money, and he got that nigga Teddy. I'm just saying it like that. Like he come for his.
Can I talk to you?
Right. Franklin, hey. He's doing what he said needs to be done. He's gonna find that shit. He's like Stewie on an episode.
Yes, bruh.
Right. Like, where's my money, man? Where's my money?
Jesus Christ.
Like, for real. Shout out to Oso.
Poor Brian. Right, shout out to Oso.
He was gonna be sad. I knew he was gonna
keep it real, bro. Keep it real.
Low key, I thought he wasn't gonna make it.
Loyalty, bro.
When the DEA was on his ass,
I did
he
too.
Had the KGB and he working with the CIA. Like, damn, bro, how the fuck you gonna get out of this shit? Like,
right, when the man with a ceiling missus tell you under arrest, I think it's just done for you. Like, but then Mr. KGB. Brazilian, Cuban KGB dude, which still was weird to me.
Hey, shout out to him. He
comes out of nowhere like on some 007 shit, like, bow.
That's
came through out of nowhere. I couldn't figure out what the hell.
He played El Chapo in Narcos.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
But damn, you looking fruity, bro.
I was about to say, I don't think Chapo would be very happy with this portrayal right now.
Looking kind of sketchy, Chappy.
Yeah, them size 10s. Teddy said, whoever those size 10s are.
Right.
They Lady Tibbs.
That's a big woman.
This last episode was This last episode was directed by Amen Joseph. If you didn't know,
shout out
to him. He's played Uncle Rome.
Bro, you brought back the Jerry Curl, bro. You making that shit popping.
Man, they out here squabbling.
Dog.
Man, Art brought up. Man, look.
Art is
legendary, bro. Right. Art is legendary, bro. He has a
lot of lines.
Yes.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I was drunk.
No.
Some shit. Where the bitches at? Where the bitches and titties?
Bro.
Supposed to be bitches and titties.
Day one episode, it was like, you see that nephew makes my pecs hard.
No, the one I just remember I saw.
I love this dude.
He's like, you got to stuff the truck. Just like how I stuffed your mom. And then I was like, well, actually, man, nigga, shut the fuck up. Everybody know you smart.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man. He better be getting hella rolls, bro.
ain't gonna do shit, nigga.
Right, he better be getting hella rolls, bro. That's all I got to say.
And how I used to be saying, Louis.
Everybody after this show better be getting hella rolls, man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. For real.
Bring back black cinema, bro. I feel like, man, oh my God, bro.
Emmy, man.
We got so many people.
The show on the Emmys for the longest.
We got so many actors, dude. We should have some hellified black cinema movies, man, coming up.
You think,
definitely.
But what we got next up?
So what are we watching right now? Like, I'm trying to get into Attack on Titan, for real. I'm on the 3rd episode.
I'm so glad this moment has happened. Like, when my bros be getting into anime. First off, I just want to, just my personal opinion, anime is the superior cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
American cartoons be cool, but it's something about them animes. They'll take niggas cooking and make that shit so
epic, right? Epic
and theatrical,
right?
But
intense too. Like
as a 30, you 35, right? 34. As a older person into anime, you'll appreciate Attack on Titan. Mm-hmm. It's not Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece. It's gory.
It's his own monster.
It's consequences.
Yes.
They hit you with the typical anime mom fuck at the end. Mm-hmm. And where I'm at right now, the little hour-long season opener, it just really makes you remember, like, damn, Aaron, you wanted peace. Mm-hmm. But they kept trying. And they kept trying. And you had to choose violence. Mm-hmm. They made you choose violence.
Right, and I feel you.
Like, you tried to be the good guy.
I tried to be good. I tried.
And they just kept pressing your buttons. Wouldn't leave you alone. Started getting in your head. Spoilers. Aaron is a true mastermind. Mm-hmm. When I tell you Aaron is the mastermind, he set this shit up from jump. Spoilers. He set that shit up from jump.
Damn.
You understand that when the time comes. But
yeah. Because I want to, like, because, like, they fighting the Titans now, so, like, how's that? But I'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Black Air Force.
Shout out to all the intros. Damn, intro songs is vicious. Mm-hmm. Wait till you get to the rumbling. That's probably the hardest Attack on Titan intro. Mm-hmm. Rumbling. It's come. But no, I saw Creed 3. It was pretty tough. The fight scenes were immaculate. The story went by fast as hell.
Yeah, I still got to see Creed 3.
But that was a great movie.
I'm behind. Super Mario came out this week. Got to see Creed 3. Got to see Scream 6. I heard that was good. Got to see John Wick. I heard John Wick was
I got to go see John Wick. I heard it's long, but
on the anime
it's
side,
fire though.
Dr. Stone is pretty tough. Jared, I was telling you about that in pre-pro. Mm-hmm. I want you to check that out. That's pretty. It's a palate cleanser from the typical fight shit.
Yeah. I've also been watching Succession, man, and this past episode, like, once the siblings finally stood together as a front against their father, these niggas just
folded.
One of them folded.
Was that the last episode you showed me, episode 5? Was that episode 5 you were talking about?
Well, that's season 1.
That's season 1.
This is the end. Like, they still, like, on each other.
Right.
Not on each other, but, like, I'm trying to be the CEO. I want to be the next CEO. I want to be the CEO.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah, you on the Thanksgiving and stuff, and they find out about the cruise ship.
Tough.
Yeah, but this part is just like the siblings, like the kids, they was finally standing as a front. And one of them still talking to the dad. Went to see the dad afterwards.
It was crazy about this shit. What got me is Will Ferrell has got his hands in this shit.
Yeah, that's what's crazy too. About like all these like, the series, it's still like a little bit of a comedy. It's just funny, but it's just like it's something like not goofy though.
Right.
That's the shit that get me about the other show I watched, Severance. Ben Stiller is like the showrunner for that. Like what the fuck? But yeah, with this too, Will Ferrell, he got his hand in it, and the dude Adam McKay, he does a lot of funny shit too.
Right. Those like my bad. Those like the main two, that Gary Sanchez shit. Mm-hmm. Their little production company, whatnot, man. But yeah, good show.
Yeah, man, that's what I've been watching. I haven't seen the past couple episodes of Power and Ghost, I should say.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of veered off on that because it's like we was talking about we need to start supporting the black cinema, but it's like I just don't like it being exploited. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yes.
The basic ass shit, but that's what sells. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
yeah, you're right.
That's true.
This Succession really took me off of motherfucking Your Honor because that show was the perfect example of
white privilege. Oh, and Succession is definitely like you rich
that's
too.
Right.
These
motherfuckers take a fucking helicopter to go down the street.
Yeah.
It was one scene where this chick rented out a baller ass motherfucking sweet hotel just to tell this dude, yeah, we linking up, and just bounced out this shit like dude thought he was about to get some ass. And she was like, no, we just meeting up for this friend zone. I'm out.
Right.
Like, right.
Bruh.
We just throwing.
Wait till you see the yacht, man. The yacht is fully serviced, bruh. The yacht is crazy. They just getting on it for the Mediterranean just for the fun of it. Oh,
okay. What do these people do?
So this family, his father is basically a big old media conglomerate. It's basically not Fox, but it is kind of is. It's kind of like Fox.
Waystar.
Waystar is right wing, but they also underneath that they got like. It's kind of low key like Disney too, because they got cruise ships and amusement parks too.
They got their hands on pretty much everything.
They got game consoles, yeah. And like I said, it's like and they got news too. So and newspapers and cable, some cable.
Jesus Christ,
cable, so
media service.
This whole media conglomerate for real. His father built it up from that, you know. So
you would swear it was motherfucking Fox.
Yeah, you swear it's because they like right wing and stuff like that. And they be talking about the orange guy. I guess they talking about Trump for real. So
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's facts.
It's funny. And the dude who goes against him is not Bernie Sanders, but he seems a lot like Bernie Sanders, who's coming up in the next election or whatever.
So basically,
Gil, you seen him?
You ahead of me on that part because that you brought it up. Is this the motherfucker that was showing and taking pictures of his ass? Spoiler, through in the video on the late night shit in the beginning where he was like,
him. It was like his running mate or something like that.
The one that's sponsored by Seven.
No, that person was going against him.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I don't think
it was on went Facebook Live, but ass shot live. Like
this was this lady running against him, and her husband ended up having photos of that. Like, she out. Like, goddamn.
Dog eat dog. Real shit, man.
But what he's to do. He's basically, you gonna look at him like, that's Bernie Sanders for real. Like, Bernie Sanders, but it is.
I have my opinion.
Succession.
But yeah,
okay,
Succession is crazy.
It's funny too.
What channel is it?
HBO.
Oh, it's HBO. Yeah, it is.
It's all on HBO Max.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's the last season of that too.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's the last season on right now.
Speaking of that, Titans will be back next week.
That's the last season
final
too.
Episodes.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. And it looks lit.
Kanye sure.
A lot of the final last seasons too. Like what's that? Amazon Prime probably brought back Carnival Row for the second season.
Did they finally?
And it's like last season.
Why?
That's the one thing. Like this is why again I say
Netflix.
What I say as far as
I knew he was about to say it was coming.
This is why Netflix is superior. They don't go through this bullshit.
They just gonna cancel y'all, right?
They ain't about to wait 12 years just to say this is the final season.
Right, we done waited 16 real seasons.
Right. I still gotta finish Hunters.
Same here, like it's been so long.
Right.
I don't even want to see it no more.
Forgot what happened.
The only series that got away with that to me was the
Ozarks.
But that still it wasn't like 3 years though. That just came out in 2020. And the season 2 just now come out 2023. Wow. It's crazy.
But what we got next up, Fred?
Bro, that's it.
That's it.
Moral of the story?
Moral of the story. Take the wool off your face. See America for what it is.
Chuck, moral of the story?
No risk, no reward. Invest in self.
John, moral of the story?
Joe hit it on the head, man. I mean, come on now. How long we gonna preach this, America? Some people is not blinded. And matter of fact, all y'all not blind. Everybody see it. It's just nut up or shut up. And that's just that's my moral of the story. Like at this point, either we go be for each other or we not.
Man, just saying like moral of the story, man. White privilege is real, and we saw it before our eyes this past few days. Like,
yes,
for real, it's a real thing, man.
136 years, but I'm about to go on a vacation.
8-piece biscuit.
I take that back. KD playing tonight.
Oh, of course. KD LeBron. Black responsibly, though.
Black responsibly.